Hello folks, this is Aytan Aja from InspiredToRise.com, and today we have the TV streaming stick here with us for an initial hands-on and unboxing of this device as well as a full review. What do you get inside the box? Inside the box you have a USB adapter for giving power to the device, and apart from that you have the micro USB to USB cable for connecting the device to the power source, as well as you get the TV streaming stick. As you can see, the TV streaming stick that we have over here, it has been upgraded from the last time, and it is considerably thinner as well as a good design as opposed to the last time. And as you can see here, you have the HDMI port on the TV streaming stick, HDMI connector, male connector, so that you can connect it to your television. And apart from that, you get a female to male HDMI connector, so that you can in cases where your TV, the HDMI port on your TV is in a hard to reach location, you can just connect it to your TV port and you can connect the TV streaming stick to this female connector. So that's how you do it. In the next few sections of our video, we will show you how the TV streaming stick works. So actually, that you can see here, that we have the TV application running on our television, and to run this application you need to have the app to run TV streaming device with your TV, with your television, you need to have the TV application installed on your smartphone, as you can see over here. So as soon as the TV application, the TV connects with our television, the TV is connected over here with the HDMI female port, and the device is being initiated right now, and it will connect through a Wi-Fi connection. And as you can see right now, the initial screen has appeared over here, and it is already connected to i2r.in. So I would really need to run the application right now. So I would run the TV application right now, and as you can see, when it is connected, XT1033 connected, you get a small prompt over here, XT1033 connected, which is my mobile device, XT1033, a Moto G1. And let's just play something so that we can see it on the television. So as you can see, Vic Mensa You Mad Feet Kanye West, we just ran it on our mobile device, and it is being streamed on the television. So what can you do with this streaming device? You can create whole playlists through various devices. You can play your content which is on your smartphone, which is on your laptops, or anything else. So actually, as you can see, we have disabled the Play HD when available. The Play HD when available feature, we have disabled this right now. So if we switch that on, we would need a higher bandwidth connection, and you can control it via smartphone. So I can just decrease the volume via my volume rocker. So that's really easy. And let's just show you something else. So right now you can see everything that is on YouTube, and apart from that you can see a lot of other stuff also. So as you can see all the stuff on YouTube, and if we go to the home application, you have home, music videos and everything, TV shows, phone files. For example, I have the phone files over here. So in the phone files I have videos, a lot of videos. So I can actually play a video which is on my phone, on my smartphone. So I have a video of Pearl Jam playing Black Unplugged. So it would be streamed to my television. So as you can see, I am able to see it on my television, and I can browse through any part of the video. Because of the fact that it's on my storage, there would be less IO lags. So this is the kind of music that you expect to hear from Pearl Jam, and the video that I have on my smartphone is in 360p quality, so it's not full HD, but it's still watchable. So let's see if I have another HD video or not on my smartphone, so that I can give you a better idea. So here I have an HD video. So let's just play. The video that I have is the Dark Knight Rises climb scene. So it's in HD. Let's just see how does the quality come up on the television. So I just streamed ahead in the video, and let's just show you the final few seconds of triumph of Bruce Wayne. So as you can see, the whole application is really great to use. You have when you go to the home, on the home you can, as you can see, you have phone files, you have editor's pick, and apart from that you have the TV shows, you get movies, you get music videos, and especially you have the YouTube videos. And you also get play files downloaded on your PC and play directly from your browser. So in case a user has their Chrome browser or any other browser, and they have installed the required application. They've installed the required extension for their Chrome browser. They can actually stream their tabs and whole of the contents through the TV. And apart from that, they can also view all of the contents that is stored on their laptop or devices or any other devices. And the good thing is that they can make a whole queue of different things. They can make a whole queue of a whole playlist of 5 hours, 6 hours of any amount of time through the various devices that are connected to the TV, and then they can watch all of that. So with time, as we would get firmware upgrades and more, we would get a really different kind of solution for the TV streaming device. And how is it different from Google Chromecast and other streaming devices? The best thing about it is that it can stream what is inside your mobile device. It can stream what's inside your laptop or stuff. So you can actually view your local storage and other things. You can view all of the files that you have on your local storage. So that's one of the great things about this device. And for the price that it retails, it's a really cheap and economical thing. And it would be great for it would be ideal for a full family of 4 or 5 or people who just want to watch their content with ease. So that's Aditya Naja from InspiredToRise.com. Don't forget to like our video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.